Welcome to Richard in the Kitchen. Tonight we're going to be making a Parmesan garlic crunchy cheeseburger. A little bit different. There's a couple of things that I do that adds a little crunch. Everybody likes a little crunch, right? We're just going to add it to our hamburger. So with that said, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is I've got me some Lipton onion soup mix here. I learned this from the great fireman in Terrell, Texas. Now we're only going to be cooking up about a half a pound of 96.4 hamburger meat, save you on a little fat. So we're only going to use half of that package there. And to that, we're going to add a dash of Worcestershire, yeah, that stuff. You know what that is. If anybody learns how to do that, say that, let me know. Just a dash of salt, because this onion soup tends to have a lot of salt in it. So what we're going to do then is we're going to chop up the garlic, clove. And we're going to add that in there. It's going to serve as kind of a marinade, because what we'll do is we'll mix this inside our burgers and we'll set it inside the fridge for about 30 minutes to chill. It helps those burgers, once we get them formed, to kind of hold that form. Alright, we got our onion soup, our Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of salt, and we're going to put that in that meat. And we're just going to give it a good mix. Now, I've done a burger video before. You don't want to overwork your meat. That kind of makes it tough. So you just kind of want to get that stuff in there, press it in there. Man, these are so good. First time I had this, fireman cooked for us for the police department out in Terrell. It took me a while to get them to tell me what they put in there, but I tell you what, they finally told me, and it was so good. It just gives an added flavor to this burger. Now you can also mix in some chives if you like, you know, for green onions and maybe a little parsley to add a little color to it, but we're not going to do that tonight. Let me get this into a ball. Like I said, don't overwork your meat. You just kind of put it in a ball. And then let me give my hands a quick wash, and I'll show you how I form my burgers. I got these two lids, these soft drink lids at Walmart. I think they were 97 cents. You just put that in there, and you take the other one and you just press it down, and it flattens that burger and it perfectly shapes it. Man, ain't that just cool? You can go to a gas station and get you some of those big lids and do the same thing, but I saw these and I thought I'll give this a try. They're a little bit more firmer plastic, so you just pop that out of there. I think I need to mix that one a little bit better, because that onion is causing it to break apart. Come up there. There we go. Press it out, press it around. Alright. Now I use parchment paper to set this on, because it just makes it a lot easier to remove once you get, look at that. See how perfectly formed that is? You just set that down there, and we'll put this other one in there. Man, I tell you what, when you bite into this with that onion soup in there, and like I said, I'm going to be using some Parmesan cheese instead of American cheese, and with that garlic in there, man, that's a good burger. So, you just press that down, press it around. Gonna have some burgers. Gonna watch the Stanley Cup playoffs. Look at that. How about that? Alright. Now, we just put that in there. And we're gonna put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes to chill and firm up. Excuse me just a second, guys. Alright. Now, what else we're gonna have with this is I'm gonna be having, I'm gonna make it a bacon cheeseburger as well. I got me one piece of bacon. We'll fry that up in just a minute. Alright, while we're waiting on that thing to cook, while the burgers are chilling, we'll get this bacon going. All right, let's put our bacon in our skillet. We'll just set that aside once it gets cooked. Now, as far as toppings, I'm not going to be using any kind of mustard or ketchup on this. And like I said before, we're going to use some coleslaw and some good old-fashioned Lay's potato chips. That gives that burger a crunch. And I tell you, when you bite it, everybody likes a crunch in their food. I tell you what, that's really good. Okay, also, we're going to top this off with a little bit of red onions. While our bacon's cooking, we're just going to cut up our veggies. And of course, no respecting burger is without a good mater. And we got that mater going there. Man, thinly sliced. And we'll set that aside till it's time to make our burgers. Alright, how's our bacon doing over here? Man, don't bacon smell good when it's cooking? God almighty. Woo! That just smells so good. And what we're going to do, it kind of adds a little extra flavor to your burgers. We're going to leave this bacon grease in here once we get this piece of bacon cooked. We're going to set this bacon aside on some paper towels. And that's another crunch part of this burger. Man, crunchy bacon. I hate bacon that comes out and it's all flimsy. Who likes a limp piece of bacon? Oh my goodness. Alright. Let me show you what I do with these buns here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of butter. And I'm just going to kind of rub it on this bun top. The bacon is popping on me. And we're just going to kind of use this, for lack of a better word, the glue, for some poppy seeds. I like poppy seeds on the top of my hamburger buns. It just gives it a nice look, good flavor. Since I ain't taking no drug tests tomorrow, I don't feel bad about eating poppy seeds. Alright, we got us one piece of pig here. We'll set that aside. And we'll turn our fire off because, like I said, we're waiting on our burgers to chill. They got about another, say 20 minutes in the fridge to firm up a little bit. Alright, it's been 30 minutes and our burgers are good and chilled. We got our skillet heating up a little bit. Anybody happen to catch the Ranger game yesterday? Cheers, y'all. And see the Odor punch on Bautista. A baseball game and a hockey game breaks out. Alright. Put these burgers in this skillet. Man, I tell you what, this is so fun. I appreciate y'all coming in here, spending time with me. Alright. Give these burgers a chance to cook. Put this Parmesan cheese and these Lay's potato chips and veggies and coleslaw on this. Woo-wee! I want to show you a little trick once this stuff gets cooked down a little bit about how to melt your cheese really efficiently on this thing. I got this thing right here, this cooker. It's a butane gas stove, and I tell you what, it cooks a whole lot better than this oven, this ceramic pop oven I got. I don't like that thing at all. It kind of makes me feel like I'm grilling outside. Nothing like real fire, right? Man, I tell you. How about that sizzle? Don't that sound good? And I've only got this on a little less than medium heat. And I can see those burgers are cooking really good already. Alright, give our burgers a flip. They've been on there about 3 minutes. Got a good sear on them. Something I found, you know, a lot of people take their spatula and they press down. You know, don't do that. All you do is press out the juices in that burger. And we'll let this go a couple of minutes and then we'll top it with that cheese. And I'll show you that little trick I was talking about. Okay, while we're waiting on those burgers to finish cooking, we're going to take some of this coleslaw. I got this coleslaw pre-made at Walmart from the deli. Now they have some in the little refrigerator thing out front. Don't buy that. It's horrible. This is stuff that's actually behind the counter, kind of. It's real good. So this top or bottom bun with that. It's real sweet coleslaw. Got a lot of stuff in there. Looks like cabbage and green onions and tomatoes. Alright, with that's where we're going to put our tater chips, our 2 tater chips, to make it crunchy. 1 onion slice. Tell you what, I'm going to hold off on that onion slice. Put a couple of red onions on there. I like red onions on sandwiches versus the white or the sweet onions. I don't know why. Alright, let's check on our burgers here. Give them one last flip. Ooh, look at that sear on that. Ain't that pretty? Smells so good in here. Can y'all smell that? Whew! I wish you could, man. I tell you what, that's some good stuff right there. Man. Alright, we're almost ready to get this done. I'm going to throw a little butter in there right before I finish this thing off, because I want to butter my bun. My top bun with the poppy seeds. That kind of helps seal those poppy seeds in there. Burger is almost done. And we're going to top this with some Parmesan Reggiano cheese that I have sliced very thinly. Now, the trick I was telling you about. If you will put just a little water in your skillet and cover it up, that cheese will melt more efficiently and faster, because it kind of creates a steam. And what that also does is tends to cook the sides of the meat because of the steam. Man, it's really good. I don't remember where I learned that. Somebody told me about that. But it's pretty cool. Alright, our burgers are done. Our cheese is melted. We're going to top this right there on that burger. That bun. Get me another paper towel here real quick, because I'm going to have another burger tomorrow as leftovers. I can't eat that all tonight. Now, I'm going to put this butter in there. Let that melt. We're going to put this poppy seed bun in there. Just a minute to warm that up. And I say it's almost time to eat. Now, what else we going to have is I got me some baked beans right here. And check that out. Man, I love baked beans. It's just the standard. Ain't got nothing special in it. Put this bun up there. Man, I tell you what, it smells good. I wish y'all could smell that. Alright. We got our bun buttered. We're going to top this off. How about that? You could stick a skewer stick in there, kind of hold it. Man, that looks good. Or you can take it out and just press that down just a little bit. And let's cut this up. Man, let's give this a taste test. Check that out. Man. Mmm. Woo. Mmm. Pardon me. Burger night. Thanks for stopping in and spending time with me, guys. I appreciate it. Give this a try. Don't forget, be nice to somebody every day. Love y'all. See y'all later.